Hey, welcome back. During the Lorcana second anniversary panel at Gen Con, one of the things that was revealed was Set 11, Winterspell. After looking at the key art, this is a set I'm pretty excited for, and I just wanted to, do a preemptive video while we know practically nothing about my guesses/hopes for what will be in this set. So first, I have Stitch and Angel, because in the key art we were shown when it was announced, guess who's in here? Stitch and Angel. And this would not be our first Lilo and Stitch characters, but this will be our first time seeing characters from Lilo and Stitch the series. So that leads me into some of the next characters that I picked. So I believe this character is called Ruben. I do not know a lot about this character. I've never watched Lilo and Stitch the series. However, I know among the people who did watch this show, this character is pretty popular. So if they do go into these experiment characters, I think he'd be a good choice. And here's just a bunch of the different experiment characters that I could find pictures for. I really like, I know nothing about this show. I don't know any of their names, but it is a guess based on Angel being here. That is it Angel or Angela? I think it's Angel. That of Angel being here, a guess that they might appear. I really like the design of the big crab dude in the back, so that's my pick. Also, it is a winter set, so Frozen, duh. But I have a conspiracy theory. This is basically my big idea for what this set's gonna be based on. So let's look at this key art here, right? It's snowing, it's winter, but look, there are palm trees in the back, live palm trees in winter. And then look at this snowman. It has sunglasses and a seesaw for a nose. That's kind of weird. What's going on here? Whoa, what if the story for this set was that Elsa lost control of her powers and it made it snow everywhere? Maybe I don't know if she was sick. Maybe a frozen fever? Like the Disney sword? Huh? Which introduced us to the Snowgies, who I really want to see and who we haven't gotten yet. So that is my thought of what I think might be the reason behind the set. And then it's a winter set. We don't have when else are you gonna do the various Christmas movies? So my pick is probably the least favorite of the Disney Christmas Carol movies. Disney's A Christmas Carol. But you're probably thinking, but we want them up. Wait, I have a plan. It is. I honestly feel really good about it. I of course I can't guarantee it's gonna happen, but I think it'd be a really cool idea. You just need to let me get to a moment to get to it. So we have the various characters coming through: Ghost of Christmas, past, present, and yet to come. Bob Cratchit, Emily Cratchit, Tiny Tim. I forgot what this character's name is, but here we have Mickey's A Christmas Carol. So here's where my idea comes in, right? So with the characters from Disney's A Christmas Carol, we just put them in as is, right? Ebenezer Scrooge, the Ghost of Christmas Past, the Ghost of Christmas Present, yada yada yada. But with the characters from this movie, we take them as their base characters, like Mickey Mouse, and then for the sub-name, we put the characters from the Christmas Carol. So Mickey Mouse, Bob Cratchit, or Scrooge McDuck, Ebenezer, or Ebenezer Scrooge, or Goofy Marley. So I think that would be a very cool idea and a very cool way to have both the characters from Disney's A Christmas Carol and Mickey's A Christmas Carol in the game at the same time. And maybe you could have them interact with each other in some way. I'm not honestly sure, but have them interact in some kind of way. Like maybe you can sift them onto each other or something. I didn't think this through, but yeah. Also, that's not related to that movie. I just put it in because I thought it was funny. And also, oh, don't look at that. He's Pete. That's Pete. Pete is holding nothing. That's nothing in his hand. Don't worry about it. Also, what would be really cool is if they took all these characters and they had them not in the like exact same place or pose, but in similar. I think that'd be neat. So, besides for Pete, you see, here's Mickey. I also, when I was making this, I thought it was funny that when you press it, you see Mickey in black and it just looks kind of weird. I thought that was funny. But Mickey as Bob Cratchit, and then Minnie as Emily Cratchit. And then upcoming is characters who aren't in the game yet. I believe their names are Morty and Freddy Fieldmouse, but I forgot which one of them is Tiny Tim, but one of them as Tiny Tim, and then Donald Duck as, what was this? Fred. I wrote it in my notes. Fred Honeywell. I wrote it in my notes because I knew I was going to forget what this character's name was. But, Donald Duck is Fred Honeywell. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. But, for those of you saying, but that's not my favorite Christmas Carol that Disney did. Ta-da! You see, this was all part of my secret back alley plan to sneak the Muppets into Disney Lorcana. So here's the idea. We have Gonzo and Wizzo for Charles Dickens and whoever Wizzo played. But here's the idea. Because you already having in this hypothetical version of Winterspell the Christmas Carol characters and the Mickey Mouse and Friends characters playing the Christmas Carol characters in the game already in this hypothetical scenario, then you could just kind of backdoor. Oh, I also put the older version of Ghost of Christmas Present in here because I thought it was neat to have the original and the old one in here. But you can kind of, to further that idea of having the originals, then the Mickey Mouse and Friends characters playing the other characters, you can further that by adding the Muppets characters and having them do the same thing. And that'd be really cool. Also, side note, it would be really cool if they did the Muppets Treasure Island movie and then did the same thing with the Treasure Planet characters. Where it's again like Kermit. I forgot who Kermit plays in that movie. But that kind of thing. And then we have Robin here as Tiny Tim. I put in a lot of pictures of Robin because he's cute. And then this is not from Muppets A Christmas Carol, but it's from another Muppets Christmas special. So, hey. And then here just more. Here's Fozzie as the character who I don't remember the name. Something Wig, Fozzie Wig, something like that. But ultimately, my main points are I think Elsa's going to get sick or lose control, and that's what's going to cause this set. And also, I think it'd be really cool if they did, but they might not. They probably won't. Use this as a chance to, also here's Beaker Honeydew and the little rabbit, whose name I don't know. But if they use this as an idea, as a chance to introduce a whole bunch of characters by using the same name over and over again, which, yes, is a kind of weird idea, but also I think would be a very fun idea and something that not a lot of other games could do that this game can do. Oh, also, this was me writing that I have no idea what the brother frog's name is in this movie. Because, you have Tiny Tim, then the two pig sisters, and the brother. I have no idea what the brother's name is, but that he should get a card as well. If this does happen, and you give everybody else a card, just let him have one. Because why not? Anyway. Oh, by the way, if you do this, hypothetically, Ravensburger, if you're listening, I know this might be weird, but don't add the human characters from Muppets Christmas Carol. That would be very weird. Don't do that. But anyway, yeah. Basically, I just was really hyped when I saw this set. I don't know why. I was just like, I saw Stitch snowboarding in like on like a tropical island or something, and I was like, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. And I spent like the last 2 days planning this out. So I hope you're excited as I am. And yeah, have a good day. Bye.